Barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. So I want to talk about something really briefly, if I can, about the plight of Deontay Wilder. Now, and this is just in 365 days. I don't want to go back to him winning the bronze medal in 18 months, 39-0 with 38 knockouts. We won't want to talk about 37-0 at the time. We won't want to talk about 38-0. Excuse me. We won't want to talk about that, right? We'll just talk about from March on, right? A guy tested positive. We're not going to talk about the two other opponents. We won't talk about Pavatnikov and Wonka, the other foreigner who tested positive for steroids. We won't want to talk about those two, right? We're just going to talk about him accepting the Luis Ortiz fight when Luis Ortiz was in his, we'll call it his old prime, because I don't want to debate people in the media. Debate people in the comment section. He fought a prime Luis Ortiz, as young and as old as he possibly could be in the heavyweight division, right? The best of Luis Ortiz. He fought him coming off a positive test. Now, I'm just going to call it a positive test. It was high blood pressure medicine, and we're just going to stick with that because that's what was proven, okay? You may have your apparent differences of opinions over here. You may have your difference of opinions on the other side, right? Now, he fought him, and after that fight, Eddie Hearn offered him $15 million. 12.5, and then 15, and Deontay Wilder accepted the flat rate. Deal fell through. A year to the date, right? Because he fought him in March. He fought Luis Ortiz the first weekend in March. I remember because I had my daughter's red egg celebration, right? It's like a Chinese custom. You guys can Google it, all right? And become full circle. Instead of Eddie Hearn offering him $15 million, he has the CEO, the owner, the guy with the master plan, the guy idea was to come over to America on DAZN offer Deontay Wilder $40 million for this very same fight. Now, let's just talk about that in its totality. And who wouldn't want a 300% increase, close to 300, $5 million more dollars? It would have been, actually, no. If you start from the 12.5, right, 12.5, that makes it 25 to 37.5. So 300%, right? Increase. Went from 100 to 300%, right? Who wouldn't want that on their job just waiting a year? Now, you could say he's clout chasing, he's XYZ, he's running, he's clout chasing, he doesn't really want the Anthony Joshua fight. Regardless of all that, think about how much his value has increased in just a year. We're not going to talk about who wants to fight, but talk about, is he making the right decision? Monetarily, absolutely. His value then went from 100 to 300%. You have the owner coming off his perch, leaving his skybox, going onto the field to negotiate with Deontay Wilder, little boy from Alabama. How is he going to make a deal, right? And now you got this rich white man. I was trying to think of a term that Eddie Hearn may use. From the good old boys club, coming off his perch, leaving the big house, going into the fields, right, and going to negotiate with Deontay Wilder. So based off of just this facts alone, Deontay Wilder's stock is ascending. It's climbing heights that Eddie Hearn didn't foresee, right? And fact of the matter is, I think Deontay Wilder is making the right move at this point in his life, just based off of that alone. I don't want to talk about the fights. I'm just talking about his value and his worth to the sport of boxing as it relates to the people that hand out the money. And their fights are getting no buzz. I'm going to tell you why their fights are getting no buzz, because he never came to us. We need $1 million now. We need $1 million. The LDBC, New Media, Black Media Row, we need $1 million, DAZN. and we can make your product hot. We need $1 million. At least. We need a 7-figure deal, because you're never going to be hot in the streets if you don't have the people in the streets. You can call out any other medium. You can do any other, you can reach out to anybody you want. And by all accounts, you've tried. You've flown out 20 media members and you got nothing from it. You chose the wrong ones, obviously, right? Anthony Joshua is still not popular. There's nothing trending on the internet or Instagram about Anthony Joshua, or for that matter, Big Baby Miller. Nothing trending. It's just a fight. It's just a fight that the boxing world know of, but my auntie doesn't know that they're fighting June 1st. That's the metric. If your auntie, the auntie that stays at home and is the matriarch of the family, she hosts all the parties. She cooks the 3 sides on Thanksgiving. She might make the sweet potato pie, the upside down pineapple cake, the German chocolate cake. Somebody just got hungry. You know what I mean? If she knows Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder are fighting, then you got something. But until she knows, you're not popping. So Deontay Wilder, keep moving, keep trending. And the irony about this whole thing is, I was going to make this a separate video. I wanted to do it last week, but I didn't. I should have. I wanted to do it like when he's free and clear. I think May, Deontay Wilder be free and clear. Well, we just running into Deontay Wilder's fight week. We got 2 weeks to go, but even if he wanted to sign the DAZN deal, I would not sign it before the Dominic Breazeale fight anyway. I would sacrifice, let's hypothetically say, Showtime offers him $15 million and DAZN offers him $20 million, right? And it's not a standalone. DAZN didn't offer a standalone contract against Dominic Breazeale. Why would they? That would be foolish of them to offer him just a 1-fight deal against Dominic Breazeale. That's a lose-lose situation for DAZN, right? From a business standpoint. Deontay Wilder made the right decision by fighting him on a bigger platform, on a bigger network, and knocking Dominic. He's favored to knock Dominic Breazeale out. And then he can go negotiate with DAZN again. And guess what? It's a straight up and down deal. You don't want no cookie cutting. You don't need no tune-ups, no nothing. How much is it to fight Anthony Joshua? How much are you willing to offer? And in my humble opinion, the reason why DAZN and Eddie Hearn is backstepping, is retreating on that pay-per-view model, is because they know in order to be successful in America, you must have a pay-per-view model attached to DAZN. I told you guys this a year ago or 9 months ago. You can't tell us what we want to watch when we got 200 channels on cable. UFC is every Saturday. We either going to the movies or we're going to stay home and be entertained. We either going to the club or we're going to stay home and be entertained. America, we got options. We either going to watch Saturday Night Football on ABC, Penn State against Michigan, all white out, or they playing in the big house, or Ohio State on the West Coast. We got USC versus UCLA, USC versus Washington in the shootout, Arizona State versus UCLA in the shootout. We got options on Saturday night. You always want to give us an option, but believe us, it's the best option. Not the only option, the best option. And they can't go nowhere without adapting to the pay-per-view model. And they know, DAZN knows, in order to reap benefits, Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder must be on American pay-per-view. And it must be $90 to $100. It's the only way. So just based off of what I said in the beginning, not attaching it to the second half of my stance as it relates to Deontay Wilder's value, and the stock raising of his profile, just off pure numbers, Deontay Wilder has made the best decision in boxing. Stock is going up 200%, making it 300% from the 12.5 to 40 million to fight Anthony Joshua. Who knows what it's going to be May 19th? And I still believe in order to make this fight happen, Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder is going to have to listen to one another. He's going to have to communicate. I don't care who's right, who's wrong. I just want them names on the dotted line. You know, and because I don't want them to miss the opportunity on all this money. Anyways, man, Barbershop Conversations. Feel free to subscribe button. Peace.